saw you. I heard you mention all the businesses that you were trying to start in order as like kind of a cover up for what you were actually doing. What kind of businesses were you trying to start up?
Oh man, I started out my first business. It was a car wash. Then I had a clothing store. Then I had another clothing store. I had an ice cream truck. I had another ice cream truck. I had a hot dog cart. I had a thrift store. And then I became an owner of a barbershop.
Gotcha. So what made you choose the barbershop over the other businesses?
I chose the barbershop because by a lot of those businesses I had, I ain't gonna say all of them failed, but a lot of my business was overhead. So you got overhead, you got payroll, you got all this overhead, you gotta buy inventory, you gotta buy all this stuff just to start a business. So you started off in the hole, and no matter how bad you did that week, if you got a worker, employee, you got to pay the employee. You know what I'm saying? So you might have not made no money that week, but the employee like, man, I work 40 hours, you know, I need to get paid. So the barbershop was like, okay, if somebody gonna work for me, they got to pay me. You know what I'm saying? And once you get those clippers, you don't have to pay for them clippers no more. You can make so much money off the same clippers. It's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? So once you get the inventory in the barbershop, that's all you gotta get is your clippers. So I learned that from the other businesses, because hot dog stand, you gotta buy hot dogs. Somebody might not buy the hot dogs, you gonna throw them away. Ice cream truck, same thing. Thrift store, somebody might not come buy nothing out the store for 2 weeks, you know what I mean? And so I just figure overhead wise and just money wise, I sat and I was like, the barbershop is the best thing. And it's the best thing closest to the street. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was telling you how those guys had me in the dope house, really, you know what I mean? Barbershop is almost like the same thing, but everything legal, and you selling haircuts. You're not selling nothing illegal. Selling haircuts. So it was right in line with what I had been doing for all these years.
Okay. So what's the best part about running the barbershop?
Running or owning?
Owning.
I'm gonna be honest. I gotta say just that you own it, because when people working there, man, you have to deal with so many personalities, man. And I've been in this game for 13 years, and man, I done dealt with so many personalities. I done dealt with so many snakes. I done dealt with so many sob stories, you know. So to me, in my experiences, owning the barbershop is just saying you own it, you know what I'm saying? The best part to me is me owning it and working in it, because I don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? I can do everything. I can make this barbershop a success by myself.
So, what advice would you have for anyone that is currently in the street but is looking for a way out?
Know when it's time. You gotta know when it's time, you know. Get what you can get and get out. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, everybody say the same thing, but ain't nothing in it but death in the penitentiary. You know, so take a chance on yourself. You know, you taking penitentiary chances every day. So why not take a chance on your dream, you know? Because if that's what you want to do, you're going to do it. Find something you love to do and invest in yourself.
Gotcha. So if you could say anything to 16, 17, 18-year-old Tedaryl, what would it be?
If I could say something to the 16, 17-year-old Tedaryl, I would say, I love you. You worth, you know what I'm saying, something. You could do it. Instead of, I mean, that's just it. That's what I would tell him. I would like, man, I support you. I love you. You could do anything you want to do.
Gotcha. So if you could go back and do anything differently, what would it be?
Listen to what the people was telling me that was giving me some advice. I was so hard-headed, I thought that no matter what you tell me, I could do something my way and it'll work. And I learned the hard way that a lot of cliches, they mean something. You know, like, you can't turn a whore into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? A hard head make a soft ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those cliches, they mean something. You know, like, whoever made them up, they was a smart motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff means something. And there's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? The game don't change, the players do. You know, all that means something. You know, and basically just listen, you know, because somebody who been through it, anybody could tell you something. You know, a drug addict could tell you something. You know what I'm saying? You're not better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? Your situation just different. So, I mean, basically that's